You're not a salesperson. No, she says she's not. No. You're not a salesperson. No. So what are you? You're a lawyer. Thank you. Even if you're a lawyer, you're a salesperson. Being a medical doctor, you're a salesperson. Why? Sell is part of your life. You sell every day. Just because you don't have an ID that says I'm a salesperson does not mean you're not a salesperson. You sell your idea to your husband. You sell your idea to your children. You sell your idea to your clients. So you're a salesperson. That you're not eating from me does not mean you're not a salesperson. Sales is part of our life. So I still need somebody to tell me what is selling. You're a salesperson, so you should know what is selling. What is selling? Okay. Free.
Okay. Selling is ability to present a product or something to the second or third party, and also ability to convince that person to have access to that product.
Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. In fact, I'm owing you. Before we leave this place, I'm going to do you something. Selling is the ability to describe your product and services to someone in order to convince that person to buy. The ability to sell your idea, your preposition to someone, boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's go to Jeffnick. No, I don't want to go to Jeffnick. Let's go to you're telling him another place. You want him to buy your idea. You're selling your idea to him. We are all selling every day. Pastors sell Jesus to Christians. Imams sell Muhammad to Muslims. Every one of us, we are all salespeople. But there are fantastic salespeople. And I'm here today to launch you into that world, to tell you how to be a fantastic salesperson. So, and fantastic salesperson in the real estate world. Projector. Sorry. Okay, it's coming up. All right. So, now we've been able to define what selling is. Now, and I said that all of us are salespeople. We can sell. We don't have shortage of salespeople in the world. Every one of us is a salesperson, but we have shortage of closers. Now, I want to know who knows what closing is here. You again? Yes. Tell me.
Okay. Now, after you are able to bring the buyer to a particular product, now your ability is for that buyer to exchange, because we are actually after the end product. The end product is that he exchanges money for the product. So exchanging the money for the product is the closing. And that closing is very important, because when you start the selling, you know you're after the profit. So you want to start from the beginning and end well.
That is fantastic. Closing is the ability to convince someone to take a decision, to make someone to take the money they have in their pocket and put in your own pocket. That's when the deal is closed. Without selling, there will be no closing. And without closing, there will be transaction. And without transaction, you will not have money. You will not have money. It is when you close that transaction will happen and you make a lot of money. See, let me tell you, good salespeople makes the most money. I have seen salespeople that earn more than doctors, lawyers. They are good salespeople earn more than doctors, lawyers, some politicians. Yes. Do you know Grant Cardone? Which politician is richer than Grant Cardone or Jaden Belfort? Who are they? They are all fantastic salespeople, closers in the industry. These are the people that have mastered their game. Technical, we are waiting for you. These are people that have mastered their game. They've mastered the art. Selling is not difficult. Don't allow anybody to tell you that selling is difficult. You can sell anything, but it is closing that is difficult. It is to close the deal. How do you close the deal? You're a fantastic salesperson when you know how to pitch, how to say your preposition, and know when to close. That's what makes you a fantastic salesperson. You see, real estate industry, how chaotic it is. Everyone now is a realtor. I hope you know. Almost everybody, all my medical doctors, friends, and lawyers, I've told them, like, we're going to leave this job for you people. Everybody now is a realtor. It's very chaotic. But within this chaotic world, there are people that see smashing it, breaking the ceiling, making mega money in real estate. There are people that are chasing the figures in real estate. And there are people that are chasing those that are chasing the figure. Believe me. So today I want to show you few of the strategies that have worked for me. These are my own personal experience. And I've seen the big dogs in real estate use this strategy, and it worked for them. And I use it, it also worked for me perfectly well. So I'm here to just give it to you. That is what I'm here for. I'm not going to take all the whole time. It's going to be a very short, but meaningful time we're going to spend here. So I'm going to show you 4 tips to be a good salesperson, please. Number 1, in this world we are now, you see the kind of world where we are living now, everything is moving fast, fast, fast. People that sold real estate in the 90s, their strategies, and people that are selling real estate in 2023, it's not the same, and it's not going to be the same. Now we have the Gen Zs, the millennials, we have all of them. So if you're in this world now, you must flow with them if you want to make it. Number 1 step of being a fantastic real estate consultant or be a fantastic real estate person is to establish your presence on the social media. Social media now is one of the most important channels for every brand for sales. So if you're not on social media, if you're not active on social media, interacting, networking with others, and you call yourself a salesperson, you're missing. You must be active on social media. How will you be active? Active is not, I have Facebook accounts, I have Twitter accounts, I have Instagram accounts. You're just there. From week to week, no activity is happening on your wall. You say you're selling something. If they come to your wall, they will not know what will they sell. Let me tell you one thing. People that are closing deals are people that are selling every day. Remember our definition of selling. People that are closing deals are people that are selling every day. How do you sell every day? You have to be active on social media, posting your product, selling your product, talking about it, telling them how fantastic your product is every day. It is not the one you will do today, tomorrow you will not do. You have to be active, selling your product. Make that noise, keep making that noise, keep creating that noise until the right person will hear you. You must be active on social media. I am very active on social media. I don't have a business card called a salesperson. But once you ask me my business card, I ask you, are you on social media? Which platform do you like? You go to LinkedIn, I have followers, many on LinkedIn. You go to Instagram, I have. You go to Facebook, my Facebook account is verified. That's my business card. Once you go to my Facebook login, the first thing you see is my video talking about real estate. It is not me. I don't need to sell myself to you again. I don't need to sell myself to you again. So for you to be a fantastic salesperson in this 2023, you need to be active on social media, selling yourself every day, selling your product and services every day. I said it once again. People that are closing deals are those that are selling every day. Without selling every day, you can't close. You don't just post one and say, oh, should I post that one the other day and I made it use? No. You get to be posting every day. You have to be engaging and networking with others. Let me tell you one fantastic thing. Most of the deals I've closed on social medias are from people I met in other people's world. Like, Yul Edochie saga. While everybody was doing was within their own, me, I was making sales with the saga. The first day the news broke, I went to the Yul pod, everybody was dragging him. I said, I beg, before you marry the second wife, remember that you need a second house. So this man saw the post. I was like, I love your sense of humor. I saw your comment on your Idoji, and I came to your wall, and I sold the property to that man. You people are there doing your basketball. My comments are all intentional. I don't just go and drop comments. You need to be engaging. These are the people I have it in my mind that one day I'm going to acknowledge them. Another person I know, I've made more than 3 sales in his wallet. Who'll be franking? I can get all those the charts where the sales started is on my inbox. Who'll be franking what? I've sold more than 3 property from people that's comment I made. Oh, I saw your comment on Ubi. And I was like, let me check out this lady. Oh, you're such a fantastic lady. At the end of the day, once they're checking your profile, they're going to see what you're selling. Most of you are not making sales because nobody knows that you're selling something. You're not making sales because nobody knows that you're selling something. Start selling every day and you start closing deals. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yes. These are the method. These are the things that work for me and it's still working till today. Last year, I left the shore of Nigeria. A real estate firm invited me. They paid my ticket. They sponsored me out of this country. Where did they meet me? On Facebook. There are 3. One in Turkey, Dubai, and Ghana. And these are all giant real estate firms. You are sitting there, wasting your time. People are making money. It's not by having Facebook account. It's not by having Twitter account. It's not by saying, hey, be active. Be engaging, network. When you want to make posts or comments, be strategic about it. As a salesperson, all your moves should be strategic. When every news, any news that happen, I want to just think. You have to be creative. I have to think, what post will I make about this story and relate it to house? You will see people will buy your idea. Another one is, I am active on social media. Since 3 months, somebody sent you inbox. You cannot even reply it. See. Some of yourself, your data is always off. You on it when you like. I'm active on social media. Who does that? A salesperson. 247. My lines are open for clients. 247. My inbox are open for clients. In fact, I have to create immediate response in case when I'm not available. At least you send chat. You just read that automatic chat. Now when I now come, I now start the conversation. Hello, thanks for reaching out. Conversation will start. So, and responding to messages quickly gives you this kind of credibility. It makes you look so credible and very serious. These are things we know, but we don't practice it. But this year, this is 2023. You've been selling, you've been, doing all this, that. Like this real estate something is hard though. I don't know how they close this deal. I don't know how they take do. This thing is hard. Now it is hard for you because you don't know the tips. You don't know the hack. If you want to turn your sales career around this year as a business person, yes, salesperson, I hope you know you're a business person. First, number 1 thing you need to do is establish your presence on social media. It is very important. The next slide. The second thing, and to me, after having your social media presence established, this is very, very important. Target marketing. What is target marketing? I believe all of us here have been in the industry, right? Is there any newbie here? You're just joining real estate. Is there any person here that is joining? Okay, you're just joining. You could just join. Good and fine. Okay, you fine. So what is target marketing? Who? What is target marketing? Yes.
So, thank you. Thanks. So, target marketing is when you specifically reach some people, or you have specific people on your mind, and then you reach them. Sometimes you target them by age, location, gender, anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. Please A round of applause for her. Please keep me the next slide. Target marketing is the ability for you to search your search and understand your prospective clients, know their who, their where, their how. That means their age, where they live. Now, I said everybody can sell. I hope that's what I said. Everybody can sell. There are so many people that are selling, but they are not making sales, right? Do you know why they are selling? They are not making sales. They are not selling to the right audience. For you to sell and make sales, you need to sell to the right people. You should know their age. Now you're selling a property of 300 million and you're making posts and targeting people that are 18 years. Who be him father? Eh? You're selling to the wrong audience. You should know their occupation, their educational qualification. These are what you take your time and do this research. I did those things myself. For you to sell, you will market. For you to close deal, you need to sell. And for you to sell effectively, you need to sell to the right audience. It's not everybody that will buy your product. It's those that are in need of your product that will buy your product. Now, see, when I do ad like this, and we are discussing, and you come with, sorry, where do you say? You say in Maraba, and the property I posted is a 250 million naira property that is in Gozape. See, you will not, even if you use Jesus, you will not cannot convince me that somebody that is living in Maraba will come and buy a property of 350 million in Gozape. It's a lie. It's a wrong word. It's a wrong target. I'll be like, oh, I'll continue the conversation, but I know that this particular sales is not for this man. Maybe I will just ask him, okay, what's your budget like? Like, where is your favorite location? For that one is a wrong targeting. You should know the people that are in need of your products. You should know the people, their age, their educational qualification, where they live. If I want to sell a property in Asokoro now, I will target people in Maitama. And it's not every street in Maitama I will target to. TY Bello. I will just, you need to know those things for you to be effective in selling. You can use Google. Search for those streets that high network individuals live. Those companies that pays very well. You need to, for you to sell, unless you don't want to sell, unless you don't want to close deal, you just want to be selling. Search for them and target them. Targeting is number one first step of being a fantastic salesperson. If you target well, I said it's going to be a very short, so that everything you're going home, you're not just writing it, or you just go home and start implementing it. It's just a few steps, few minutes, but it will change your life if you hold on to it. It's going to change your life. And the number one first step of being a fantastic salesperson is knowing who your clients are. Knowing where they live, knowing where they work. Everybody is not your client. If you see my sales book where I used to write my calls, you will see where I put this one is not my client. But I still have a WhatsApp broadcast for those ones that are not my clients. I see them as future clients. Yes. So that is it. To be a fantastic salesperson, the next thing you need is a good quality materials. For 2023, the materials that sells property faster now is video. Forget about every other thing. Video for real estate. Let me give you an example. If you want to buy perfume, what's the best way to convince you to buy a perfume?
I think scent testing very good. Yeah.
Madam, what's the best way to convince you to buy a perfume?
Describing text how the perfume smells. For example, you say something like how the perfume makes you feel, how it smells like. sticky. There's some perfume that smell like money. There's some perfume that's statement. Once you enter a room, and how best to sell it is to do a video and show the client the perfume and then describe.
Another person, thank you for your answer. Another person. Okay, see, if I want to, if I want to buy a perfume and you're doing a video to show me how to sell that perfume, I'm not go buy you. I will not. What? Video does not speak. There are some samples that speak, but when you give me the sample, I test it. As a salesperson, you don't need to sell me again. My own are to bring out money, pay you. What sample testing is to perfume sellers are what comprehensive video is to real estate buyers. Let me tell you something. 98% of home buyers start hunting their property from the internet. And the best way you can show them the value your property will bring to their life is through comprehensive video. You video the exterior, you video the interior. You spend money on drone flying if you want to make sales. You got to spend money on drone, fly drones to get the details of that place. With video, you would jump, there are process of selling. With video, you would jump with comprehensive video, let me not just say comprehensive and quality video, you would jump all the sales process straight to closing. There's something that happened on 1st of January, when I will still have to say it somewhere here. I was doing my New Year greetings to my prospect, to my client. So I sent out my New Year greetings. This client now come, okay, I've not forgotten our discussion. My boss own. So I'm just waiting for his reply. 2 days later, like that, my New Year greetings stirred him. He now reminded his boss. He now said, my boss is asking for the video. I sent him a video of a property in Gozape that is 300 million. We went to Gozape. I went to Gozape. After he was just sluggish, He saw the property. The property is so fantastic. It was just I just was like, okay, let me chill. 2 days later, I did not hear from him. This was the person that said, oh, I'm going straight to my boss. The boss lives in Maitama. I'm going straight to my boss house. Send me the video, that one video while we're outside. No reply. 2 days later, I was like, no, I hope there is no problem. If there's any problem, let me know. He said, do you have another house that apart from that? I said, yeah. I sent him this one. He actually was like saying something about price. That house was 300 million. Remember this detail? I was like, I said, okay, but this is not. He was talking something about price, as in being pricey. Me, I was like, whether he's looking for 250 or below 250 or 300. I said, but this one in Katape station is more than 300 or it's 350. He said, send it first. I sent it. When the boss sees it, there too, he said, go for it in the inspection. We also went to the second inspection. When we get there, see how this man folded his hand. I was looking at the place. I couldn't say I didn't say a word again. After looking at the place, that was the day I know he was the one buying the house. He was the one buying the property, but he was forming me, my boss. He didn't want this man will come and say, come pick me here. Like, I was like, someone that wants to buy property of 300 million. But when you look at him, you know that he dresses neat and so. He was like, get me offer letter for this place. That was all. I didn't have to sell it. I didn't have to market him. Oh, service. Comprehensive videos. This is 2023. This is not 1990. You must spend money on your marketing materials if you want to make sales. And the number one marketing material for real estate, a powerful tool for real estate, realtors, video. Clients want to sit at the comfort of their home and see what they want to buy. They want to make decisions while they are seeing the house. These days, clients are jumping the sales process. With this kind of client, you don't need to come and be preaching heaven and earth. In diplomatic zone, that place. No. Just the comprehensive videoing of the location. When you're selling a property, you're selling even the location. So you have to get all those details, the location, capture, make your video very attractive. And when someone sees it, you don't need to preach again. You just go straight to closing. You must use video. You can use your picture, push out your content every day if you want to be a closer in this 2023. This is where the money is. This is where the money is, and it's the hardest. See, they say selling is hard, right? Selling is not hard, it's follow-up that is hard. A lot of people don't want to make that call the second time. Oh, I don't call this man again. I don't call him again. Lie you. A lot of people don't even know how to follow. And some people that's not even they close. Once you close deal, they've closed their relationship with that person. Me, all my clients, everybody I've sold property to, they are all my friends. In fact, sometimes we turn family friend. There's a very popular personality in Abuja here, very popular personality. I sold the property to them. So this December, they're Christians. These minor details, you should separate your clients. The ones that are Muslims, not on the Christmas, they're going to be sending a happy Christmas in the name of you're following them up. No. The ones that are Muslim, keep their follow-up text messages on Muslim activities. He's a Christian. I sent him happy Christmas text message. He called me. Oh, my wife is trying to organize a dinner for you. Do you know what that means? You know, anytime that man is buying property or his friends are buying property, he's calling up, oh, I don't know for you. These are somebody I've sold property to. Some of you, once your client, but you don't have any business with them again, that's very wrong. You need to make them have you in mind, whether they buy from you or not. Keep following them up. Follow your old client up, follow your new client up, follow them up. And how do you follow the client up? It is not every time you want to follow up is about the property we discuss. Like this morning, while I'm coming out, I was a little bit late because of a happy weekend. These are my routines. Weekend, I send my clients, boom, old prospect, new prospect, the weekend text message. A happy weekend text message I sent to one. He now remembered that we have inspection. I had to go to inspection before I came to this. He now said, can we go to the inspection now? I said, yes, sir. I can't say no to my client. I said, yes, sir. Since he's on my way, where are you, sir? Glory be to God. Our distance are not far. Just branch to Guzape Katampe Extension. Show him the property. I'll have my way. You need to follow your client or your prospects, whether they buy from you or not, if you want to be a fantastic closer. And how do you follow your client up? Just tell me. How do you intend to follow those clients up? How?
Phone calls. Okay. So phone calls, call. Just phone calls. Sometimes people call and sometimes it's greeting. Maybe through social media. If it's through social media, you are just greet. The person will know that yes, this person I'm having a deal with. Perhaps if he has forgotten because some might be engaged in so many activities. So text could be sometimes phone calls.
Okay, that's right. Let me just give you all my tips. I'm here to share my tips with you. Now, see how I follow clients up. One, I would always check on their WhatsApp status and reply reasonably comments or compliments to them. The ones you'll be discussing with them, and when you react to their post or something like that, it will trigger something. Oh, if they forgot to, or if they're still interested on the deal, or if they're still expecting something, they say, don't worry, I've not forgotten you. We're still on that deal. Another thing I do is I create WhatsApp brokers. You people know what WhatsApp brokers. All the properties I'm selling, this property, this in Bosape, this. I have WhatsApp brokers for all of them. As long as I'm doing ads and generating leads on those properties. When I generate lead on this property, I add you on that WhatsApp broker. From time to time, I send that same property you're interested on, I sent it to you to remind you. Let it be in your memory. See, I will not leave your memory until you buy from me. That is me. You must be a fanatic if you want to be fantastic. I will not leave you. I will always be in your memory. I will send the properties to them. Every festive period, like 14th February is coming. You think that it's only your boyfriend or husband you need to wish happy Lovers Day. Your clients are number one. Oh. Your prospects are number one. You need to out a good message and send to them. You have to be creative about it. These are the types I've been using, and it's awesome. I have never said that any of the months message to clients before, and he didn't come back with a chat, a discussion that leads to a sale. At the end of the day, I might send 1,000 people message. Maybe out of that 1,000, 2 of them will start a meaningful conversation that will still carry us along. You don't just sit down and fold your hands and be asking, how are they making these sales? You need to be doing something. You need to be very creative. Follow up is necessary. This is where the money is. If you don't follow them up, there won't be sales. And it's very hard to follow up. Sometimes you feel like you're bucking them. You have to do it in such a way. That's why I don't like calling to follow up. I don't normally like call to follow up. I prefer to send you WhatsApp messages, or I just react on any of your stories or whatever. And you know, my greetings always come with my signature name, okay, real estate consultant, so that it will bring in your mind, oh, is that real estate guy I spoke with? You understand? These are strategies, these are tips that I'm very, very sure that if you hold on to these things, you're going to make amazing sales this 2020. I can't say it enough, but I think we have had something. I don't know. Do you have something to take home with? Yes. So you see, it's not about what you heard, it's about what you do with what you heard today. That's what matters. These are very short lessons, but these are what, as I've worked for me, I have closed deal. Did I tell you that that man took 2 units of a house that is 350 million? Yes. These are strategies. It is not too much. You can do it. So I'll be very happy to hear from you, to say, oh, after that thing you said, I practiced this and this is it. This is not the first time we are doing this training, and a lot of millionaires have spent out from this, and I'm telling you, a lot. The first time we did this training, the first lady, 3 months later, he closed 75 million. She closed a deal of 175 million just 2 months later. She have not been in sales before. She's not been in marketing before. She doesn't know anything about sales or marketing. Short advice on social media and join. Today, she's driving her car, living well, doing big babe things. So it's not about what you do with what you heard. Thank you all for this opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Ugo, for this opportunity. I appreciate it. And there's one more. I hope you guys have your PVC. Because if you're complaining if you're about bad government, bad leadership, and you don't have your PVC, you're not doing us good. Please, tomorrow is the end, like the last day for PVC collection. Please, go and get your PVC and vote your conscience. Thank you.